Spooks, do you think I should tell him about Rule 2?
I think you should.
Should I? All right, I can. Rule 2, it's time for Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. I'm your host, Corbin May.
And I'm Soos, also your host.
Tonight, Finale Fantasy. It's a pixel remaster kind of night, and we're celebrating the first of the finals with a whole lot of finishes. It'll make sense. Our contestants for tonight's showdown, Sanjan and Lucky Starstream. I'm sure everyone knows the rules, but just to be safe, this is Think Fast, the speedrunning game show. Our contestants will race for the best time in Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster, any % no QS manip, but with a catch. Swoos and I can interrupt whenever we feel like to ask a trivia question, and if a runner answers right, we'll take some seconds off their final time. There's no penalty for guessing wrong, but focus too hard on answering the question and your run might suffer. For all you folks watching at home, feel free to play along and chat. How are both you feeling going into tonight's race?
I'm just hoping my PhD in octopathology and RuneScape is going to help me out.
There are no questions about either of those. I don't think.
I didn't put any in, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm also a doctor, just not the kind that helps people.
Okay.
We'll see how this goes.
Well, I think it'll go good. That's my thought. If there's no further ado, we can get into it if you're all ready.
I'm ready to go. How about you, Leggy?
I'm here to kill chaos.
All right. Then, on the count of 3, it's time to think fast. 3, 2, 1, go. That's not how the count of 3 works.
No.
You're always supposed to go up.
It's true. Keep you on your toes.
We've got 3 2-minute cutscene here, so I'm just gonna get cozy, take my headphones off.
Oh, well,
Wait,
that's hard to make. That makes it harder to answer the questions.
Yeah, you got the first 10 minutes are like cutscene heavy, so
Oh,
got
it's so much time to talk
Normally
about
we, like,
content.
Normally we give y'all a chance to go and talk about the run and what the tricks are going to be and things like that. I think this is maybe the first time ever that we've gotten into it, and both runners were like, "Yeah, no, just give us trivia. We got nothing."
What is Final Fantasy? Not a question, but question.
Classic JRPG series. This game's original release was like 30 years ago.
I'm obsessed with the person who hasn't heard, the person watching GDQ who hasn't heard of Final
There's got
Fantasy.
to be someone, right? Now you
you're
know.
always here.
You're welcome.
I mean,
all the Final Fantasies, you're here to kill some sort of god, whether it be chaos or some other somehow you thought they were good, but no, it's not. It's Dio.
Yeah. If this was a show about giving trivia about the game, I could go into an obscene level of depth about the differences between this version and the multitude of previous remakes of Final Fantasy 1, but that's probably a video essay that I should probably make at some point instead.
That's another show. That's lore
how many
dump the
remakes
show.
of Final Fantasy 1 are there?
Oh god, like a dozen.
There are more than that.
3?
Remakes or re-releases?
This
what's
is
the
not for any
difference?
time.
A re-release would be something like Virtual Console.
Mhm.
A remake is something like this.
Okay, so there's definitely a lot more remakes than there are re-releases. Just because they keep updating things, like, for instance, the WonderSwan version includes a lot of the easy mode upgrades you see in here compared to the NES version. Then the GBA introduced the MP system that you see in a lot of other Final Fantasy games over the spell charge system that's in this and the NES version. The PSP version was based on it, included an extra bonus dungeon. Oh yeah, the GBA version also gave us bonus dungeons. Like I said, I can keep going.
The nice thing is that each of the different sort of remakes of this game, they have different strategies, completely different strategies for going through the game fast in a speedrun context.
Yeah, outside of the RNG manipulation for NES or GBA, this is the second fastest version. The fastest one is the PSP, because that one has a completely broken glitch where you can transmute equipment into other pieces of equipment.
Oh.
Seems normal.
So the cap you get in the bottom left corner of this dungeon, you can turn into a Judgment Staff, which is a post-game item that lets you cast Flare for free.
Seems good.
But, yeah.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm here beating up some random knight.
Yeah. We did a little bit of shopping back in town to get the fighter equipped and also teach our mages Thunder. We're here beating up Garland because, well, he kidnapped the princess. We saved the princess. Game's over, right?
Yeah. Congrats.
Yeah, we saved the princess. Show's over. Just kidding.
And
If you were curious,
time.
there are 19 re-releases of this game.
Jeez. Okay.
Only.
19? Oh, well, I was only off
19.
by 15. Only.
For the MSX2, Family Computer, Wonder Swan Color, PlayStation, Game Boy Advance, Mobile Phone, PSP, Wii Virtual Console, PlayStation Store PS1 Classics, iOS, PlayStation Store downloadable PSP games, Windows Phone, that's the best one, Android, 3DS Virtual Console, Wii U Virtual Console, eShop, Wii U Virtual Console a second time because the advanced version, NES Classic Edition, and this one.
I like
What is
just
an MS4? I'm just gonna assume that's some really ancient pieces of console that I did not know.
there's MSX, which I think is just an old computer. I searched MS4 and I got Municipal Separate Storm Sewer System, or MS4. And I don't think Final Fantasy has come out for the sewer yet. Maybe.
It should.
Depends on your opinion of the series. Maybe it already has.
I'm just so sewers are always. I mean, they're a fan favorite of video games everywhere.
I mean, the
Imagine
nice
just
thing
playing
about
this on the regular mobile phone, like on like a Nokia. Sounds rough. Just playing a full
I mean, the
RPG on
nice
your
thing
phone.
about this is that you can play this anywhere, including in the sewers, technically, right?
It's true.
That's true. Yeah, any mobile version of this game, or the Switch version of this, or the 3DS version, you could play that in the sewers.
Okay, but with a sufficiently long extension cord.
It's true. It depends on where you can pull power from.
Bring out battery pack. Wait, Game Boy Advance, double A's,
PSP.
Ooh.
PSP.
There's so many ways to play Final Fantasy in the sewer.
Exactly. Chat, what's your favorite sewer to play Final Fantasy in?
Which classic sewer location is your ideal place to just get out your mobile device of choice, whether it be Switch, and play?
Your mobile phone.
I think
Like
my
a game
answer has to be like those wild crypts under Paris.
The catacombs.
Oh, the catacombs.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the skulls, playing Final Fantasy 1. Heck yeah.
Right next to
Oh,
the
that's what
guys
I
who
call
were
a
doing the movie
vacation.
night.
I feel like I would go to like
Exactly.
Italy and then like, there's all those like ancient buildings and just like how they have sewers and just hang out there. You get to see the architecture and enjoy.
In like
Final
the
Fantasy.
tunnels underneath the Vatican or something.
I after this, there's
1987,
no more
right?
cutscenes, but
This game come out in?
1987.
Yeah,
Yeah.
87.
All right, catacombs, sewers. What are some other good places to play Final Fantasy?
Wherever the turtles came from.
The ISS, I think would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
You could play it on a blimp.
A blimp?
Or what do you call those like little sky things? Like the drift, like what the Driftlins were based on.
Like a hot air balloon?
Yeah, thank you. That's what I was looking
Hot.
for.
I'll change blimp to hot air.
Are you writing this down?
I'm making a poll.
Okay, cool.
I need one
In
more.
space.
I already have the ISS.
I'm gonna go with the past.
I'm gonna go with
In the past.
the ZX Spectrum.
Of course.
ZX Spectrum. Actually, I have to say the past is a good one because it's actually relevant.
I mean, so is space.
That's also true.
That's true. I'm excited for whoever makes the next poll on Hotfix and sees what's in the history.
All right, I put my vote in.
Is it for the ZX Spectrum?
I'm sorry, no.
No, chef.
No, you're so cringe.
Yeah, I'm not a real Think Fast fan.
Speaking of Think Fast, this is the Speedrunning Game Show of Fast Times and Sharp Minds, which means we do ask trivia on this show. For example, this one that Swoosh will give us now.
Whoa. Our producer, Richard, used to have a GDQ Hotfix show, Testing Grounds. What game was featured in its finale? Why is this easy?
I don't know why this is easy for Richard who wrote it.
Yeah.
Borderlands?
Yeah, let's go with Borderlands. Wait, no, I'm not supposed to agree. Borderlands 2.
I like the co-op. It is not, but it is the second game of a series.
It's a recent release-ish, recent-ish.
Resident
Titanfall
Evil 2
2?
Remaster.
No, good guess though. Around the same time, I think. Let me verify that. Not around the same time. Newer than Resident Evil 2 Remaster.
Ooh, that's actually...
When did Resident
There's
Evil
a
2
long-
Remaster come out?
1987
is when that came out.
It is.
This was a long-awaited sequel.
It is also not a remaster of any sort. It's its own thing.
Yeah, it is a sequel. It was very good.
Octopath
I
2?
highly recommend this game. No, before that.
So it has to be a game released in like 2020, 2021-ish.
It was released in
Correct.
2021.
God, I don't remember anything that happened that year.
Yeah, me either. That year did not exist to me.
Yeah, I mean, I remember this game came out, but only because I had to look up what year it was, and I was like, oh, that did come out that year.
God, during that time, my thoughts were just like, no thoughts, only Pokemon.
Was this the best game to come out in 2021? You could probably argue it.
Or Pixel Remaster 2?
Wait, a lot of really
No,
good
there are a
games
lot of
came
good
out in
games that came out
2021.
Well, we'll get back to that one. But
I would say this was the best release of 2021.
I don't think it was the Star Ocean remake.
It
No.
was not the Star Ocean remake.
That's honestly, I feel like SL2
That
would
was
be
too
like kind of
recent.
long.
Yeah.
No, I still have to play SL2.
Well, I got my butt handed to me on the ocean, so I'm back in Provoker Resin. How you doing?
I'm facing an army of sharks, and I don't like this because everyone. Oh, my monk just it took the L. That's bad RNG.
Yeah, both my black mages ate dirt. I guess not really dirt, it would be seawater? I don't know.
Oh no, not this encounter again. This is actually not something I want. Uh-oh.
Oh.
I regret my real life decisions right now.
Tears of the Kingdom?
no,
was-
that came out last year.
That was
Last year.
2023.
I don't know years. Years are fake, time is a twisted knot.
So the first, the delay in time between the first game of this, like the first game and the sequel that came out in 2021 was 16 years. It is probably one of the most awaited sequels of all time.
Oh god.
It was announced at the Game Awards 2015. And it released 5.5 years later. It is
So
a
that was 15 years.
platformer.
Is, Crash Bandicoot?
No.
And actually, that was an
My
interesting
brain
guess.
wants to say it's like the Metroid 2 remake.
It
So
is.
that was actually the year that Dread came out, but it is not Dread.
Okay.
I believe Samus Returns was like 2019.
Yeah. it
Yeah,
was on
that sounds
3DS.
right.
2017. Nope. 3DS. Yep. Okay.
It came out for the 3DS.
Yeah, Samus Returns was 3DS.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good game. All right, I'm calling it. The answer is Psychonauts 2.
Of course it was. Okay.
Okay, I see.
Very good game.
I should know that.
I-
Psychonauts is one of my Metamor's favorite games.
I am a think fast gamer because I let my party cast Temper twice, even though I should not be.
Oh, yeah, by the way, the winner of the poll is the Catacombs.
Okay.
Respectable.
Yeah. The ISS and the ZX Spectrum tied for second, and the Sewers and the Hot Air Balloon tied for third.
Oh,
No,
wow.
Hot Air
Catacombs
Balloon.
kind of really running away with it there, I gotta say.
Yeah.
What are these encounters?
Bad. You're playing Final Fantasy 1. Of course they're
That's
bad.
true.
Can we
I'm
just
do-
follow up with this one, Swoos?
Yeah.
Sure. Our other producer, Railcoon, used to have a GDQ Hotfix show as well, Community Spotlight. What games were featured on its finale?
One of these should have
That
been
was-
on Richard's show.
True.
I gave that hint right
That
away.
was a plural? Games?
Yes, games.
2 games.
Okay.
Both of these games are also very good.
Celeste.
One is older than Celeste, one is newer than Celeste.
That encompasses every games that are not Celeste.
Mario 64.
No.
Both are newer than Mario 64.
Okay.
We've
Both
had,
of these games are in widescreen. There's a hint.
we've had one of these games on our show.
That is true. In fact, it was, I believe,
It was our
it was
first
one
one.
show's finale and one show's beginning. From the ashes of one show, a new one is born. I think we overlapped for a bit, so I don't think that's actually how it works.
Of course, I just want to state for the record, these questions are vastly overestimating how much Hotfix I actually watch.
Okay, I think these are the only Hotfix questions.
Yeah, blame Richard.
Darn it, Richard.
If there's ever a question about Hotfix history, it's always Richard because Richard knows it and we really don't.
That's true. Worth noting that this one is also hard difficulty and the previous one was easy, so you know who wrote the question.
Darn it, Richard. Okay, so it's
Fallout New
this one,
Vegas.
No.
Borderlands
Good game.
3.
No. They are...
I think Borderlands 3 is in the middle of these, right? Pretty sure that is a true statement that I just said. Both of these games have been run at GDQs. That doesn't help, but it is true. One of these games, just like this game, you kill God. Kind of.
Persona 4.
Different vibes for killing God.
They are...
Got it.
Man,
What is
I don't watch
what is
enough
the
Hotfix.
silliest vibes for fighting God in a popular series?
You would show up in a chef outfit. Kill God.
You could. That is a thing that this character sometimes does.
Yakuza? No, I don't
No,
think
Yakuza's too grounded.
Yeah.
This is a Nintendo series.
Golden Sun? No, not
Much
Golden
newer.
Sun.
Oh, the newest Kirby.
That is correct. Kirby and the Forgotten Land is one of them. The other game is it's a Microsoft Studios game.
And again, this one should have been on Richard's show.
Again, this is a Richard answer. If you know, you know.
As in, specifically Microsoft Studios produced it, or one of their subsidiaries?
The latter. Oh, Xbox Game Studios was a publisher of it, but the developer is a subsidiary, yeah.
Yeah.
Halo? Infinite?
Newer than Halo.
Not Infinite, though. Older
Yeah,
than
older than
Infinite.
Infinite.
This game also has a sequel that's relatively new.
I still have not played it. I really should.
I should have farmed more, whatever.
Yeah, I did a little bit of farming. I'm on floor 3 of Marsh.
Oh, I'm still farming. It's okay.
Ah.
I usually go overboard on this farming, but I'm pretty much going to be on a little bit of the struggle bus, but it's okay. I'll just simply flee from everything. Might be a regrettable decision, but it's okay.
All my homies hate March cave encounters.
Okay.
Any guesses on the other game?
I got nothing.
I'm like a blank right now on games. I could.
The other game is Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition.
Oh my
Only
god!
15 seconds for Leggy.
Of course, because Richard's big on Ori.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone really, your lack of Richard lore betraying you here on Think That.
Clearly.
True tragedy.
Clearly, the biggest tragedy the world has seen. I just might have to cast Thundar on everything. I'm getting wolf armies.
So what's going on right now?
So I am currently in the Marsh Cave, about to open up a box that's going to attack me with 4 Pisco demons, and my life is going to be suffering for the next little bit.
I'm
Fun.
on my way there too. I just got to the cave. I don't have very many potions, so is this a regrettable decision? Maybe, but it's okay. I've got quick save.
Oh, first try. Nice.
All right, please go bully the warrior. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this cave is just bad because everything kills you really fast, and you'll see us probably spamming quick saves.
Yep.
It's nice that you could do that at least.
Also, they poison you.
Yeah. Exactly one feature that I would give my left arm for them to port over from the console version is the ability to quit to the title screen in a battle. Like, I don't care about anything else, I just want that.
That's what Alta 4's for.
Yeah, but then you have to load up the game again, and it's a whole thing. Oh, the
I've
other
seen an
nice
Faster
thing,
your
army of
SSD,
great
the more time you
oozes.
save.
yeah, the other nice thing about this game is you get an autosave every time you screen transition.
That's nice. I like that a lot of RPGs have been doing that lately. Like,
Yeah.
I like, or at least a lot of remasters have. Like SMRPG did that too. I like when games save consistently.
I like when they save.
I like, speaking of games that
All right,
I haven't
first
played.
try too.
Nice.
What was the last game developed with Square Enix's Crystal Tools engine?
Final Fantasy 13.
Go on.
Final Fantasy 13-3.
Man, wait. Is that which one that one is?
That's Lightning Returns.
Yes, that is correct.
Actually, really good guesses from both of us.
Yeah,
It was.
I just pulled out Final Fantasy 13 just because I
if May
associate
hadn't
FF with
given
13.
you the hint, I would have not gone for it.
All right, you know what? Teamwork. 10 seconds for both of you.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah. We're both here to kill chaos.
I
So-
still think Final Fantasy 13's naming, like the series of names for Final Fantasy 13 and canceled Final Fantasy 13 projects is as confusing as Kingdom Hearts.
Final Fantasy 13, 358 over 2 days.
13, 13-2, Lightning Returns versus like just
13 Lightning
at least
McQueen. There he is.
350, like over 2. That makes sense to me.
Sure.
DDD, that's just 3Ds. I get that.
Kingdom Hearts rhythm game, whatever the name of that is.
Theater Rhythm?
Theater of them, yeah.
Was that what it's called? I thought there's like some other rhythm
Yeah.
game that was like almost like Rock Band, but with
Uh,
Bob.
Well, no, the joke here, of course, is that Theater Rhythm is the Final Fantasy rhythm game.
Oh, I see. The general
Yeah, so
one.
it's Kingdom
Gotcha.
Hearts, of course.
Oh,
Well, no.
yeah, Kingdom Hearts is Melody of Memory, but
Which, makes sense. It's got the music thing in there.
Alright, here's what I use this cottage for. I didn't even use my Thundaris to kill stuff. I just fleed from everything because all I saw was slimes. All day long. Thankfully.
Astos is being a jerk.
As he usually is.
Yep. I'm just gonna let this Roxy who dies first. One of the big changes to Final Fantasy I Pixel Remaster from all previous versions is that enemy AI is now truly random. Instead of having an order of spells and skills that enemies will cast in order every single time, they just have a list of actions they can take in battle, and it just picks one at random.
Oh, how could you kill non-binary pride?
I have a correction. Wait, no, this chat is wrong. Final Fantasy 14 is not the last game to be released on Crystal Tools because that came out in 2010. Chat's lying to me. I don't have a correction.
Chat, lying in this economy?
People forget they had to release that game twice, and also the second one is still earlier than Lightning Returns because that game came out like really late.
You know what chat's trying to cause? Chaos.
True. It's the last time I listened to chat, that's for sure.
Wait, you started listening to chat?
Unfortunately.
I'm amazed.
All right, Spoos, hit us up with another one. Spoos, hit us up with another one.
Okay.
The answer is yes to, it's okay.
How many points did Shaquille O'Neal score in his final game?
48.
No.
37.
No.
24.
Still less.
3.
No.
18.
No.
19.
And getting further.
15.
No.
12.
Keep going.
9.
5.
Keep going.
0.
It's
0. 10 seconds for Sanchez.
Oh!
See,
Nice.
my family and I have been Lakers fans since the dawn of time, but I still know this question. I should be ashamed.
He was on the Celtics in that season, and that whole season was kind of just like bad. It was a playoff game, and he played 4 minutes and did literally nothing. He has no stats except minutes played for that game. So,
Oh no.
so rip Shaquille
Unfortunate.
O'Neal.
That would be so me.
And see, even though my family and I are Lakers fans, we still love Shaquille O'Neal. Our families mostly dedicated.
Yeah.
You know, my poor monk is just taking L's. It's okay. It's a good thing the EXP catch-up mechanic in this game is quite good, so we're not suffering, but we do need a minimum level for a friendly neighborhood monk later on.
Yep. Though here in the early game, the big levels we're looking for are on the black mages, because you need to hit certain level thresholds in order to learn new spells.
Speaking of spells, what was the initially proposed name for Final Fantasy?
Fighting fantasy.
That is right. 20 seconds for Leggy.
Yeah, see, that's definitely a Leggy question. She knows her her lore quite well.
Would you like the honors of explaining that whole saga?
I remember that there was, like, some kind of issue. I know that the whole reason they went with both of these acronyms is because specifically the director wanted something where the abbreviation was going to be FF.
Yes, so the director wanted it to be FF because, as we all know, they were a very big Frame Fatales fan.
Of course.
And originally they were thinking of Fighting Fantasy, but Fighting Fantasy is a tabletop game that already existed. And so they went with Final Fantasy instead. It is not because it was the game that saved Square or anything. That is like a rumor.
Yeah.
Today I learned.
And though, given how much of this game they stole directly from D&D, I'm surprised.
Yeah, so much of this game is like, I mean, at that time, it wasn't Wizards. It was still, what's it called? TSR, but I'm surprised TSR was like, eh.
Well,
I think when FF
they
was
weren't
released,
just like, eh. They did actually have to change some things about this game.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, specifically, when we get to the Ice Cave, we'll fight an Evil Eye, which is a definitely not a beholder. And in particular, they had to change the sprite of the beholder to not get in trouble. Also,
Look,
the wizards
That
we
makes
fought...
sense. The Beholder is like the most copyrighted D&D thing, I feel.
Yeah. Also,
look,
down
we see those mind
in...
flayers.
Yeah, I was
Right?
gonna say, if you played Baldur's Gate 3, you recognize those friends.
I love our friendly neighborhood mind flayers. That's all I can think of whenever I see the mind flayers. Just Baldur's Gate 3.
Mm-hmm.
There are quite a lot in that game.
Alright, I finally played the Gather the Stuff percent. Kind
Yeah,
of.
I'm just about to get the Mystic Key.
Yeah, funny enough, yeah, a lot of this game is based on a D&D system, but I can tell you I did not memorize my spell slots. I probably memorized enough to be dangerous when I need to be.
Yep. I have played way too much of FF1's various versions.
I don't know why I
All,
healed
all
at the
20
end.
of them?
No one needs to play the MSX version.
Everyone needs to play the
Actually,
mobile
I'm
phone
in-
version.
Yeah, the MSX one is more appealing to me than the defunct mobile phone version.
Ooh, I don't know that one.
You know, I just want to confess, I just healed at an inn while my monk was still face planting.
Been there, done that. Yeah, anyway, so to catch people up on the lore, we just did a whole bunch of fetch quests. Once we got the crown out of Marsh Cave, we had to bring it to the kindly old King of Northless Castle, aka Astos, aka Jerk. Who gave us the Crystal Eye to give to the Witch Matoya, who gave us the Jolt Tonic to link up the Elven Prince, who gave us the Mystic Key, which we're using to steal explosive out of the Corneria Treasury.
Why did I get ambushed by goblins?
I just want to hang out.
Yeah.
Liz Star
Just
sends her
having a good time.
regards.
Is it a crime now to want to hang out?
Yes. They give me 1 damage hugs. I don't like hugs.
I mean, like 4 years ago
this
it was.
This is a fun question.
Yeah.
Let's give us this one.
All right. With AGDQ 2024 having just ended this past weekend, what are the 5 most recent finale games at Awesome Games Done Quick events?
Chrono Trigger.
No.
So I know FF5 was the most recent finale.
That is this year.
Yep.
I think FF6 is one of them.
That is FF5 is the only FF on this list.
Okay.
I think FF6 was on it, but not like a finale game.
Yeah. The last 5 events
That sounds right.
would put us back to what, 2022?
The last 5 AGDQs specifically.
Ah,
Oh,
got it.
AGDQs. Okay, so Chrono Trigger is probably from an SGDQ,
That makes sense.
honestly.
Yeah. I know Breath of the Wild was one of them.
Was not.
Oh, that might have been an SGDQ then.
Breath of the Wild was the second to last run at the last SGDQ, I believe, or like third to last
Of
or
course
something.
it was.
Elden Ring.
That was an Elden Ring.
That was
wait.
SGDQ 22.
That was SGDQ. Yeah.
I think we are hitting the SGDQs, but not the AGDQs.
Right?
Chrono Trigger was SGDQ 2019, by the way.
Mhm.
Yeah, whenever I think of finales, I just think RPGs because finales tend to be like longer games.
Yeah. Mario Odyssey?
No.
No.
I think that
It's
might have
like
been
For Mario
2019.
64.
No.
Super Metroid.
Which one?
Metroid Dread.
No, which Super Metroid? It was a ROM hack of Super Metroid.
Oh, God.
Did it start with a V?
No.
I cannot remember the ROM hack name.
All right, we'll give half credit for that. It was Super Metroid Impossible. That was HDQ 2020.
Oh, right. That was the ROM hack where like everything was like even harder.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Was there a Kaizo Mario?
There was a Mario, but not
Super
Mario
Mario
Maker?
RPG.
neither of those. So the Mario one was last year, 2023. And it was not a fan game or anything. It was
Just a standard Mario
mainline
game and not a ROM hack. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Wonder's too recent.
Correct.
Super Mario
Galaxy?
Wonder.
No. It was a 2D Mario.
Super Mario, 2D. I thought, okay. I was gonna guess SMS.
No.
Mario 3.
That was last year's, yes. So there's 2 more. One is a Nintendo game, one is a not Nintendo game. Which again, encompasses all games. These are for 2021 and 2022.
Okay.
The chat's probably like, how do these people not know their 500 Mario games?
Chat's been doing all right. I think they've got them. Yeah, they've got them all together. But
Fair.
I guess I should just take the safety thing.
Let's see here. It's a Nintendo game.
one is a very popular Nintendo GDQ game.
One of the most popular speedruns of all time, you could say.
So it's not 64.
Subway Surfers.
True.
Minecraft.
No.
My favorite Nintendo game.
Minecraft was actually pretty far down, I remember, at one of the GDQs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ocarina of Time.
That
Is correct.
Yep, that was
The
2021.
last one is a PlayStation 1 game, one of the most famous PlayStation 1 games.
Jack and Dexter?
No.
Crash Bandicoot.
Not Crash.
It is not a platformer.
I will be honest, I do not know PlayStation 1 games. I'm gonna throw
It
the
is a
towel.
like this the protagonist of this game appeared in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. That's a huge
I
hint.
think that was very big. I was just gonna say Smash as a whole, but
Unfortunately, I don't play Smash, so...
some may say we were kept waiting by it.
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, no, that's ringing a bell. I'm gonna feel like
Kept
such
waiting.
a fool. Kept you waiting, huh? Like I can
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah, that's it.
I got nothing.
No other ideas.
Oh God, it
Metal
is
Gear
Metal
Solid?
Gear. Oh,
It is Metal Gear
Metal Gear.
Solid.
Wait,
Yep.
did we say at the same time?
Did you?
You both get points.
All right.
What's the score?
I was
I
just
think
like,
it's-
kept you waiting. I was like, oh my God, Metal Gear Solid.
I think that's a 3.5 for Leggy and then 1 for Sanjan. So, times 5. Let's be quirky and do 17 seconds for Leggy and 5 for Sanjan.
which? What was it? Just the original Metal Gear Solid, or
It
was it one of
was-
the later ones?
Yeah, it was Metal Gear Solid 1. The category was Console All Bosses Extreme, and that was HDQ 2022's finale.
Also, I am on a hunt for birds,
I'm trying
I'm
to.
always saying this.
which is weird because I'm in a cave.
We like birds, but we like the birds that petrify you.
Yep.
Oh, I found the burb. Oh,
Nice.
okay, that was instant.
Yo.
Hey, you want to keep that question going?
I would need more hits. My AGDQ feel
Including this upcoming Frost Fatales, which games are the finale games of every Frost Fatales.
Mass Effect,
That is correct. You got your own.
Slate Bias.
Octopath 2.
That was the flame.
Oh, Frost. I see. Elden Ring.
I don't think we ever had a. It is not that.
I could have sworn we had one, but maybe it's just like one of.
It was at Flame 22,
Oh, I see.
and it was not the finale regardless.
Yeah, sorry, we never had it as a finale.
Yeah.
We had
Breath of the Wild.
Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight was last
Hollow
year.
Knight.
Breath of the Wild is not one, though. The other two are Nintendo series. So there's...
I have to assume one of them was a Pokemon.
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
That is
Yeah.
it. And the last one is for this year.
This upcoming Frost.
Wait, the schedule's out?
Super Mario.
Yes.
Super Mario
It's been
Galaxy.
out, yeah.
It's not Galaxy.
No,
It is a Mario,
though.
yeah.
Mario RPG.
Close.
Close.
Thousand Year Door.
That's not Galaxy. I know it's a.
Closer.
Close.
I know it's some
OG
kind of like
Paper
Mario
Mario?
game.
That's it.
That's right.
Okay.
Also, importantly, I have a cat on my desk.
Hi, kitty.
So what is that?
I think it was 3 for Sandra and 1 for Leggy, right?
Yeah, I only got one.
All right. So 15 and 5.
Maybe I will get lucky and get the magic EXP boost on before level 15. That's only happened once. There's a magic level boost or damage boost that you can get, and the maximum level you can get is 20, and the minimum is like level 12 or 13,
Yeah.
something like that.
So the way that works is every level your characters have a chance to have their statistics increase by 1. HP doesn't count. And with Black Mages, the way that magic damage rolls work is it's every 10 intelligence gives you a boost to your multiplier to your damage output. So if you hit 30 int, you suddenly jump by 50% damage.
See, what we all forgot is I can't count. So I just pray and hope. Which technically also can be valid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what else is valid?
Another question. Woo! Woo!
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm doing it. Oh, crap.
You're so
It's your
excited. I mean,
turn.
How many creative business units is modern Square Enix organized around?
5.
No, fewer.
3.
3.
No,
4.
I'm not gonna give a hint.
4.
That's right.
Because
No,
I know
more.
3 is the one that does FF14.
silence.
Yep, that is true. 20 seconds for Leggy. At its peak, there were 12 business divisions,
Oh.
which then there were some mergers down to 11 in 2013 and 2017. And in 2019, all the business divisions were consolidated into 4 creative business units.
Great.
Square Enix's corporate structure is the corporatist structure.
That's a lot of business divisions.
Mhm.
Not as many creative business units, though.
That's good.
Is it? I think it's like value neutral.
Maybe they split those units up into divisions, thus making everything useless. But like,
Look, I'm just
You know.
here for the absolute unit of Square Enix's business.
That sounds like a new metric that we're gonna measure stuff by.
the unit.
the Squeenix unit.
There can only be one. Wait,
There can only be 4.
true.
I've heard.
Certainly can't be 12 anymore.
That is too many. All right, how about this one? What is Hironobu Sakaguchi, the creator of Final Fantasy? What is his final Final Fantasy credit as director?
Final Fantasy 6.
No,
9.
less.
7?
Nope.
Nope.
12.
No.
Nope.
Is it 8?
Is still less.
3.
It is
5.
not less. It is 5. So that was his last credit as director. His last credit overall was on 10-2 as executive producer. And he was producer on a bunch of other games between 5 and 10-2. So that is 10 seconds for Leggy. His most recent credit is something from like 2 years ago. It's for Fantasian.
Fantasian.
Everyone knows about Fantasian.
With Mickey and the Brooms?
Tales of Fantasia.
It's an iOS RPG
Huh.
I see.
via Apple Arcade. Huh.
Interesting.
He also directed the Final Fantasy movie. The Spirits
Which one?
Within.
Which one? Okay,
Spirits Within,
I was about
okay.
to say.
It could have been Advent Children.
True.
I'm making my way back up to through the good old Earth Cave.
Yeah. I will say, this is probably my least favorite of the Titan sprites across all the Final Fantasy games.
The Jolly Green Giant.
Yeah. In GBA and PSP, the Titan has a very sculpted body.
Huh.
I do want to point attention to Sakaguchi has a credit on the game Party Wave. His credits are director, music, and surfing. So
Surfing.
he has the
Incredible.
surfing credit for that.
I love that for him.
I don't know anything about the game. It doesn't have a wiki page. If you search Party Wave, you get a snowboard. It's also a mobile game. Okay.
Look at all these directors and these like really
It's
random
like a
mobile
bad
games
mobile
we've never
game.
heard of.
Well,
This is like a bad mobile game.
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, I've got the surfing credit for him, so you know, I'd take that.
the real question is, how many is he hanging? Is he hanging all 10?
I don't know. It doesn't say that. Maybe. Well, I'll have to get back to you on that.
Mm-hmm.
I regret not having Thundaras. I regret all of these random ogres trying to bully GDQ Faith. I don't like this.
The numbers in this game are like so much lower. Or smaller.
I think in early releases it was much smaller. I think you see bigger
Yeah.
numbers here.
That's power creep for you.
Yeah. We can talk about Chaos's health pool between the original and the GB. Yes, I got an X potion drop.
Yo, let's go. X potion drops are just generally really good because they make the Chaos much safer, and Chaos is a very quirky boss, so to say.
Yeah, Chaos is not like other bosses.
Are you on your way back to the Marsh Cave, or did you beat powers that be?
I am on my redive, second floor.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just I'm about to get to the third floor now. So we're probably like around similar positions.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, especially for these like FF1, like when you play in a marathon, you tend to play a lot safe. In a PB attempt, I would just full send everything.
Oh yeah. And of course,
'Cause
like,
it's-
let's face it, trivia is not going to decide who wins. Skill is not going to decide who wins. Chaos is going to decide who wins.
No, I think it's Chaos skill. Or
There's
it's
definitely
Artful.
some skill to Chaos, but let's face it, we're both pretty skilled. We're both gamers.
That's true. I also want to say our names, or the strengths of our fellow party, will decide how competent they are at chaos. Because sometimes, they have their moments. Can I stop getting Pisco demons, please?
No.
No. You can have another question instead.
We can.
Oh no, there's a typo in this one.
The
I'm gonna read
average
it
rating.
anyways.
What?
Yeah, go ahead.
The average rating of the first 7 Game of Thrones series was 9.1. What was the 8th season's average rating?
Out of 10, I assume?
6.4.
Out of 10, yes.
Yeah. So this is IMDb.
Yeah, it is.
It's 6.4.
6.4 is very close.
6.3.
Less
That's
close.
less close.
6.0.
Still less close.
6.6.
Almost.
6.8.
Almost.
Almost.
6.9.
Less almost.
7.1.
No.
More or less almost.
7.
6.7.
There you go.
Yay! 10 seconds for Lucky.
God, you're making me do math in this hot and cold. I'm not ready for that.
I'm not considering this math.
What number comes between 6.8 and 6.6?
I don't know.
12.1.
Technically, there's an infinite number of numbers of
That is true.
actually.
That is true. Which 10th of a number? All right, let's keep it going with IMDb ratings in a second
Wait,
after I fix this.
GDQ Chef is cooking? I have the damage bonus.
Yo.
GDQ Chef is definitely cooking. That's actually really good, unless poor GDQ Chef gets Blizzaga to death.
Yeah.
Okay, we made it.
Oh, you through Lich?
Yeah.
Nice.
After Lich, it gets more chill. But, from the beginning of the game to Lich is probably, the hardest part to get through just because you're dreadfully underleveled and you're just full sending everything.
And you barely have the resources to keep up with yourself.
Just like us full sending all these think fast questions.
Right.
For example, hold on. This one. No, not that one.
Wait, we're gonna continue on with the last one.
Oh,
This
we're
one.
gonna.
I just had to fix
All
it.
right. I thought we might mix it up, but we're just keeping it going.
We're gonna do this one, and then if y'all are good, we can send to a quick break as well.
Oh yeah, it's that time, huh?
Yeah. All right. What 4 TV series finales have a 9.9 rating on IMDb?
Dr. House.
No,
Breaking Bad?
That is one.
that's one of them.
Is it recent or of all time?
None of these are that recent.
These are. I think these are of all time, but they're kind of.
Yeah.
They're all within the 2000s and newer. So.
Scrubs?
No.
Friends.
No.
Newer than that. They're all newer than Friends.
Okay. I don't know when Friends ended, obviously.
I think it's probably close enough, honestly.
Yeah. For reference, 2 of these are animated, 2 of these are not animated, and you've gotten one of the non-animated ones.
Ooh.
The other one I've never
Avatar?
actually heard of, so that is one.
I got nothing.
See, I would
One of
obviously
these
say
is
Pokemon,
related
but
to a much larger series.
It was a.
It is.
It's a Cartoon Network show.
Yeah.
A
A lot of people
SpongeBob?
consider it that is Nickelodeon.
No.
Right.
A lot of people
It also
consider it
has not had a
the
finale
best.
yet.
There are a lot of people who consider this the best piece of, or the best content in this very long running science fiction series.
Oh, it's science fiction, huh?
Dragon Ball?
Not Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z.
No, it's none of the Dragon Balls.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not an anime. It is a Western animation.
So it was on Cartoon Network.
Yes.
Yes.
Samurai Jack?
Oh, that's
It would
actually
have been Samurai Jack.
That's an interesting answer.
Again, part of one of the most successful series of all time.
Ooh. Like, okay, weird thing is, like, I never got into Cartoon Network or anything because I didn't have cable, so all the childhood
Yeah.
shows that everyone like gushes about watching, I'm just like, I watch PBS Kids.
Okay. To be
Same.
fair, this one's last episode was released in 2020 on Disney Plus.
2020?
Yes.
That's more recent than I thought.
The
Yeah.
show started in 2008 and it finished in 2020.
Jesus.
Though it has taken a couple breaks.
Adventure Time?
No.
Not Adventure Time.
Homestuck?
That would be an insane poll.
Oh yes, Homestuck is
But
my
it is not
favorite
that.
anime.
Yeah?
I got nothing.
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright.
It is Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Oh my
Yeah, I would've never
god.
gotten there.
See, like,
And the last one was 6
keep-
feet under.
I didn't think it was the
Yeah.
Clone Wars. I didn't think the Clone Wars was that popular. That's
I
interesting.
didn't think
Yeah,
Clone Wars
apparently-
was that old or that new.
Yes. The apparently the Clone Wars finale got very, very good reviews.
Alright.
I mean, all of Clone Wars is supposed to be incredibly good.
Yeah.
I'm happy it persevered through the other half of all the Star Wars, good old saga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was that? Timekeeper?
I think it was 10 for Sanjin or 20 for Sanjin. Getting two of them.
That sounds right to me. Are y'all ready to take our first break?
I'm ready to go whenever. Whenever
Yeah,
I
let's do
flee
it.
from this poor Neo Chew.
3, 2, 1, pause. All right, cool. That is not all the final we have to fantasy. There will be still more. We are just going to take a short break. Stretch your legs, get up, take a walk, or don't. It's up to you. I'm not your mom. But I am here to give you some announcements, and by me, I mean Swoose.
Whoa. Announcements from you through me. Go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix to learn about our shows and check out our schedule. GDQ's next all-women and femme speedrunning event, Frost Fatales, is coming up March 3rd through the 10th. The schedule is now out, as we talked about earlier. Use !FF in Twitch chat to learn more. Remote volunteer submissions and prize submissions are now open. Go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more info.
We'll be right back. Don't use all the mana isn't in this game, but if it was, you shouldn't use all of it during the break. I mean, we could tell them about Rule 3. Should we tell them about Rule 3?
I don't know if they're. Yeah, I guess.
I don't think they're ready.
I don't know if they're ready. I think you have to. I don't know if there's going to be any
I
other
don't.
time.
All right, Rule 3. Welcome back to Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Corvum A.
And I'm Swoose, also your host.
In case you forgot how the game works, it is not enough to simply beat the game the fastest. Our runners are answering our trivia questions as they play, and the more questions they get right, the more seconds we take off their time. For all of you watching at home, feel free to play along in chat. I don't know how progress works in this game. Who's winning?
Sanchez.
Yeah, I'm about to head into the
Banjan's
ice
winning.
cave. I don't know where.
But Leggy has more time.
I tell you, we've got chaos. Chaos can
Yeah.
bring forth chaos to the time stalks, as they say.
It does not matter which one of us gets to chaos first. It matters which one of us chaos lets out first.
That's fun. I'm excited for that. And I'm excited to continue this lovely Think Fast race, if you all are.
I'm ready to go. How about you, Leggy?
I'm not ready, but, let's just do it anyway.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. You all were, quick on that one. That's like speedrunner reactions right there.
I would have
it's
just
because
unpaused.
That's because these crocodiles are going to end my poor career. I'm just heading to the ice cave here to get the stuff for the airship.
Yeah, I am slightly behind. I'm heading to the town that Sanjin was just in, about to do some shopping and pick up my canoe.
That is very rude of these specters, because they almost murdered poor GDQ Faith. How could they? But at least the music's very chill. Oh, white dragons. Okay, they didn't decide to do the thing.
You know what they could have decided to do?
And give a question out?
Exactly. That's not the question, though. But you did do a good job answering it.
Get you ready for this
What is
question.
the only PlayStation 1 game to outsell Final Fantasy VII?
Oh. Is it a Metal Gear Solid, question mark?
It is not a Metal Gear Solid.
Grand Theft Auto?
No, but you're actually weirdly close.
Is there a Fallout game in there somewhere?
No.
Oh my god, that's
At
extremely
that point,
rude.
Fallout was only on the computer.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I guess it's a Western RPG based on the hit.
It is not an RPG. It is an RPG of sorts, but it is
Okay.
not. It is not an RPG in any sort of traditional way.
It's not an RPG. Don't think of it like
Okay.
that.
Listen,
Look,
it's a whole subgenre.
you can say
this
any game
They
is
don't
an
make
RPG.
RPGs like this anymore.
Any game
and it's
has you
sad and it's
playing
upsetting
as
to
a
me
role.
personally.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
See, that's
No,
an
but
RPG
you're-
because
honestly-
you're role playing as
You're
Tony
on the right
Hawk.
track.
Yeah, you are.
You're on the right track, but don't think about that too hard, or else you get off the right track. Does that make sense?
Terrible with hints
No.
right now. It has to do with wheels. There you go. There's your hint.
Gran Turismo.
There you
That's
go.
right.
Wait,
20
Gran
seconds for
Turismo-
Sanjan.
That outsold FF7? Are you
7.
serious? There's no...
Gran Turismo rules. Gran Turismo earned it.
Yeah. It's the
Oh,
Ultimate
Now,
Driving
it
Simulator.
It should be the best racing game, the best game on the PlayStation 1, Ridge Racer Type 4, but I'll accept Gran Turismo.
I thought you were going to say Big Rigs over the Ridge Racing, and I'm just like...
Over the rainbow.
I was about to say, I love this for you, May.
Type 4 was 111th. This is so sad.
Actually,
So
my other
good.
guess would have been Need for Speed Underground. But I don't know if that released on PlayStation.
All right,
know
but wait,
that-
let me explain. Gran Turismo is part of a genre known as the car PG. Okay? Because it has that, simulation
Yeah,
mode where
you
you
need to earn your
do
license,
events and you
yeah.
put cars. And it is an RPG. They don't make RPGs like that anymore. That's true. Because now
It is.
the closest you got these days is a Forza Horizon, and that's an entirely different thing. It's still fun. It's just not the same thing. Okay.
I remember as a kid not being able to get my B class license in Gran Turismo because I was 4. I was bad at video games. Still am.
I would grind out licenses with my friend at their house, and then I was better at certain ones, but because I was at my friend's house, they had access to all the candy. And so I would work on licenses and get candy.
That was basically me, but with Need for Speed Underground. I did buy a Gran Turismo game on PS2.
Apparently Gran Turismo 6 had 1,250 cars. That's a lot of cars.
Gran Turismo is a game about two things. One, exams. And two, man, that's a lot of cars.
That's a lot of cars.
I like good-looking cars, but 1250 sounds really overwhelming.
That's a lot. Apparently the PSP Gran Turismo had 800 cars.
Again, that's all tracks
so
to
many.
me.
Okay, but 7 only has 420 plus cars. Because I guess there's more being added still. That's so few.
Yeah,
compared to 1,250.
Well, like also I think when they got rid of simulation mode, they cut out a lot of the like quote unquote bad cars.
What Gran
Which
Turismo
sucks
game?
because like part of the enjoyment of Gran Turismo is you start out in like your terrible Honda Civic that like you got for free at the start of the game, and it has a top speed of 8 miles an hour, and then by the end you're like, ooh, I'm racing supercars on the Nürburgring.
All right, what Gran Turismo release has the fewest cars?
Yeah, I'm not a Mario Kart enjoyer, but if they made a Mario Kart RPG, I would be so into that.
Yeah, like, what is the beat up, like, 1997 Honda Civic of the Mario universe?
It's just the default cart.
Karibo
and
shoe.
you upgrade to, like, pipe frame.
No, I stand by my statement. You have to hop.
That's fair.
Seeing all this, I'm just like, Need for Speed Underground. No thoughts, Need for Speed Underground. Even though I think that released, like, later than Gran Turismo, or the popular ones at least.
I think so.
It is very funny that when you look at the history of Polyphony Digital games, there is one shooter, or shoot 'em up, there's one shmup, right? And then 4,000 racing games. And then it's like other things. They built cars with companies. They also made displays. God, the Polyphony Digital like in-car dashboard in real life probably has the best sound effects on the planet. Anyways, thank you for attending Corvame's Gran Turismo Minute.
I learned something new about you, because I didn't know you were really into car games.
He's a big car PG fan.
I'm not really into cars. I'm into really certain racing games a lot.
Yeah.
I'm into racing games with good progression systems.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The car
I
game.
back to playing Forza.
I'm gonna say that from now on. Car PG.
RPG. And like, again, I play all the Forza Horizon games. They're very fun. But Forza Horizon doesn't have the same sort of energy to it. Because Forza Horizon, you start out with like, they give you like a good car to begin with. Because like, we don't want you to have to like do garbage. And then it's all loot boxes to get the cars to get random cars. And honestly, some of the most fun I had playing Forza Horizon is where my friend and I took like a 1920s World War I Jeep and then tried to do like the multiplayer, like capture the flag modes in a car that gets a top speed of 14 miles per hour. And it was horrible, but it was very funny. And yeah, well, I mean, when you don't have the progression, it doesn't have the same sort of energy to it. Anyways,
GDQ chef got bullied. That's
in what Final Fantasy game were blue mages introduced?
3?
No.
5.
That's right. 10 seconds for Leggy.
I mean, it was one of the two.
For more on Final Fantasy V, check out the finale VOD of AGDQ 2024 at youtube.com/gamesdonequick. I don't know if they use Blue Mage in that, but
I think they mainly
they
use
do.
like. Oh, they do. Do they?
At least I know
Lucky would know.
I know the old version, the Super Family speedrun uses Blue Mage, at least at the very beginning.
Look, I can associate with FF5 is the samurai, throw money. Pay to win.
Yeah, that's the end game strat.
Because I just keep thinking Octopath, you pay money to win. I resonate with that very well. Oh no, please. Please no bully.
man, we should have a racing game on Think Fast.
We should. Race
Hold on.
fast.
Exactly. Drive fast.
But
And
only
drive
in-game.
fast and solve trivia.
Drive fast
Gran
and solve our
Turismo
riddles.
4. Gran Turismo 4, 100%. 100% no B-spec. 9 days.
Oh, hey, if you run that, let us know. Where can they find you, man?
What's up? You can find me at twitch.tv/Corvame. I forgot my Twitch account for a second there, but I got there. Don't worry.
Nice, nice.
It's okay.
Yeah, if you run 100% Gran Turismo, sorry, but also, we'll have you on. Maybe.
Trying to load.
It's like 9 days worth of Think Fast questions with Gran
Oh,
Turismo.
no.
Oh my god.
We gotta like subcontract a question writing team for that.
All missions in 7 is only 3 hours 23 minutes long, but unfortunately, there's only one person running it. That might be
Okay.
the problem with Gran Turismo.
Probably.
I mean,
Just ask for Need for
You
Speed
could be the
Underground
second.
runners.
True.
Yeah, you could also be the second runner.
Let's
Or
start
someone
speedrunning
from chat
Forza.
could be the second runner.
Yeah.
You know, chat. Maybe you're inspired by all these car PGs, and you're like, I want to learn how to race fast.
Yeah. You can speedrun the Hot Wheels DLC in Forza Horizon 5.
Is it actually like
True.
a collaboration with Hot Wheels?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a
Um,
Lego one
And
as
4.
well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
incredible.
I thought it was the other way around. Isn't
Nope. Hot Wheels is in 5.
what?
Yep.
Wait, 3 also had Hot Wheels. Is that it?
Maybe.
Or the Hot
Speaking
Wheels
of three-
cars. Cool.
Speaking of Hot Wheels,
Yeah.
what's the last sentence in the best-selling book of all time?
Oh god of all time.
This has nothing to do with Hot Wheels.
I have no idea what the last sentence of the Bible is.
Take a guess.
And it was good.
That's
No,
like the
that's-
second sentence, I think.
I was gonna make something else like the old child get good RNG on chaos as the final sentence.
Fewer words.
GG.
Fewer words. You're pretty close.
What is GG but in Bible terms?
Amen.
That's it.
That's right. 20 seconds for Leggy. Turns the chair backwards. You know another guy who was a pretty Hot Wheel.
Oh no!
Told you it was related.
Moving on. You know who else had his Final Fantasy?
Wait.
Wait.
You know, we've talked a lot about car PGs, but what about a carpenter?
Ooh.
Oh!
Oh. That's pretty good.
That was good. That was good.
And now I'm
Oh, I like that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Nope.
I've been doing all of them.
You said you liked it.
Despite being listed as 6'1" in Final Fantasy VII's manual, how tall is Sephiroth in Final Fantasy VII Remake?
5'8".
Wrong way.
Short king.
8'5"?
Tall king.
No, that's not what I meant.
6'3".
Somewhere
More.
between the two.
Hey, my ending money was 1, 2, 3 for 5. That's funny.
7 foot.
Less.
6,
6'6".
6'5".
Different.
Different.
6'7".
What does that mean?
That's
it.
right. 20 seconds for Sanjan.
Give a different answer,
Now-
please.
Here's my. I don't know exactly how this was measured. I just saw this on the Final Fantasy wiki. But my question is, do you think, is this like actually how tall Sephiroth is? Or is this like a Furret situation where it's like,
Sephiroth
if you
is
measure
long.
Sephiroth from one wing to not the
No,
to
it's
end, because there's only one.
It's if he puts his sword on his head, you measure from the tip of the sword to his foot. Then he's 6'7". So he's actually
No,
like
that-
a foot tall. It's just his sword's really long. Yeah.
So here's my take. Because in universe, Sephiroth has like a fangirl club.
Okay.
So I think this is how tall they want him to be.
Ooh, true.
That's a pretty good
Okay.
headcanon. That's probably why they like spread rumors and then just like they put it like everywhere and like they replace like his official like bio documents or something with yeah, let's just go with 6'7".
Vibes
I will
based
not put
height assignment.
Okay, so this is so the height was figured out from like the date, like the files in the game. So that's accurate. I don't know what they compared against, but 6'7".
Someone go do like pixel measurements on how tall Sephiroth is.
Exactly. If it's compared to Cloud.
Isn't Cloud like just 6 foot? Like he's tall, but
I don't know how tall Cloud is. Cloud
Cloud
is 5'8".
The height of clouds. High clouds are 10,000 to 25,000 feet. But that's only in the polar region.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Barrett is 6'6". not quite as tall as Sephiroth.
You know what else is tall?
this is the question we're
this
about
next
to
question.
answer.
Hang on, it's not configured right. Give me a second. Please hold and think about this next question.
So I watched a YouTube video the other day about how much a Big Mac would cost in Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
This is that is a very specific question to be answered in the YouTube video.
Right?
And it was 2 hours long. All right, I got it ready. What U.S. cities are the endpoints of historic Route 66?
Las Vegas?
No, more west.
I
Well, for
think
one of them at
St.
least.
Louis is one end.
No, more east.
Cleveland?
Less east. Chicago. That's one.
Barstow, California?
No, it is in California though.
Yeah. LA?
I think LA's too
Yes, it is,
like
but
around 66, right?
there is a more
Yeah.
specific answer. Specifically where it ends is like kind of in like a different township-ish. It's effectively LA, but not really.
So if we're going like east of LA, it's like Arcadia or like a San Bernardino area.
It is west of LA, effectively. It
Oh,
does
it's west
end.
of LA. Santa
it
Barbara?
ends- it's Santa something.
Malibu? San Diego?
No.
Santa
It
Monica.
ends- yeah, there you go. It ends at Santa Monica Pier, apparently.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now we have to
As
find
the
out.
former
East.
LA native here, I'm surprised I got that one.
No, there's a lot of Santas, to be fair.
True.
True. So that is 30 for Leggy there, getting both of them. It's a pretty long drive.
That is long. That would take a while.
I wouldn't do
That's
it.
I agree.
No, I've made mistakes. But I did not pay for my mistake.
Never punished.
This is the part. This is generally around the part of the show where I want to do a progress check. Where are we looking?
So I'm further along in the C dungeon here. I'm on the bottom second floor. I grabbed a bunch of stuff. And now I'm gonna grab my second ribbon, so not sure where Leggy's at.
I just bought my bottled fairy.
Okay,
I
so
don't know
about
what
like
these things. I don't know what these things.
so about like 2 to 3 minutes behind. But that things can change. I'm just gonna say that because every death to chaos can be fast, but some of them can be really slow.
Yeah, so the bottled fairy is a key item that when I go to the next town, I will release the fairy who will give me an Oxy Ale, which is the key item required to get into the dungeon where Sanjin is.
Gotcha.
Stop ambushing me. Yeah, you also notice that we didn't explain this, but you also notice our monk and warrior are petrified. This is because we want them to soak hits. Our warrior's gonna be basically out for the rest of the game, as they say. But our monk will come back and become our carry, as we would say, Fists of the North Star, ? I think I said that right.
And the nice thing about this game compared to other ones is that petrified characters still gain experience points. So our monk is still leveling up, even while petrified. Obviously, in a perfect world, the monk would be gaining all these levels, but the fighter wouldn't, but we don't live in a perfect world.
In a perfect world, we would answer our think fast questions faster than the eye
we
can
can do that.
see.
What status effect appears in every single numbered Final Fantasy installment?
Poison.
Poison?
That's right. 10% gen. It's the only one,
It is apparently the only
I
one.
believe.
Probably.
I'm surprised something like Paralyze isn't in there. But I guess Paralyze isn't really a thing in like the more recent games. At least not in its
it's not
intended effect.
petrification. Like, obviously poison's in everyone, but I'm surprised petrification isn't there too.
I think it'd be. I mean,
Question for the
I was
chat.
thinking FF16 because Clive, your boy Clive, couldn't get petrified. He's the only gosh darn hero in there.
Apparently,
Question for the chat that I genuinely don't know the answer to. Are there any status effects missing, or any status effects in the rest of the series that are missing in 14? At this point, I assume they've used them all.
apparently Petrify is not in 13.
Okay.
No, it's not in
Interesting.
13.
But that's it. It's in every other one.
I've been kind of tempted to play 13.
I watched too many
I-
speedruns of 13.
I hear it gets arguably a worse rap than it deserves.
So I would have to say that honestly, like, the storyline's okay, but the combat system is honestly like a really cool system. And in a speedrun,
Yeah.
like, it's really cool to see.
That's what I've heard, is that the gameplay is actually very, very good if you like RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, it's like, especially for an RPG, like, that is like if you know how to use the system, like, you're in good shape, basically. To say the least. All right,
Apparently
I'm going to hopefully not get hugged by Kraken here.
Apparently Protect
GL
is in
Kraken.
every game except 15.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
It's not in 15.
Well, wait. Protect is no longer in 14, right?
So it's not in 14 either. The fandom wiki does not have an article for 14 here, so
It was in 14, but they removed it,
Correct.
which honestly I was okay with. It was kind of a chore.
Yeah.
The real question
Of
is...
all the things they took away for Shadowbringers, Protect, I do not miss.
Yeah. Ever since they changed, I've gone to this rant probably on this show before, but ever since they changed cleric stance, they took something from me that there's a hole in my heart that will never be filled.
As a
Amen.
But they
RuneScape
can take
player,
Protect. I don't care about that.
What was Protect in FF14? Why does everyone hate it?
Oh, it's still in PvP. Oh, interesting. So Protect in PvE, all it did is it would like give your party a buff, and it lasted forever. So you would just use it at the start and after deaths. Actually, did it persist through deaths? I don't remember at this point.
It did not persist through deaths, which is why it sucks.
That's right. Yeah, so you just use it at the start of a fight and then forget about it.
So it's
It
like
was
a
just
set
kind of a
and
chore.
forget buff. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. I did not get any X potions, so I'm slightly sad, but it's okay. Having more X potions just increases the chances that Chaos will be nicer to us, but let's be real. Chaos is out to put a twist in our question answering. Or maybe May and Swiss are Chaos combined and they're giving us questions.
Ooh.
What two games? Thanks. What two games were developed using the Luminous engine?
Luminous engine. I've never heard of that engine before.
Well, it was only used for 2 games, so.
And I assume these games are popular enough that we will be able to figure this out. So,
You've definitely heard of one of them and probably heard of both.
Yeah.
Celeste?
They're Square games.
Oh, they're Square
Enix
games.
games, specifically.
FF16.
No.
Lost, or no, why did I say Lost Odyssey? That's not a Square game.
Harvestella.
Tomb Raider?
Nope.
Crystal
One of them came out
Chronicles.
last year. No, not Crystal Chronicles. That was still Crystal Chronicles. Well, yeah, that was like pre-Crystal Tools, I think.
Yeah, that was GameCube.
One was released on Stadia.
True?
Octopath too?
No.
What
What engine is Octopath 2?
It's the
Unreal
No,
Engine.
actually,
2D, right?
Octopath is Unreal. I think it's Unreal.
Yeah, it's Unreal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, it is.
So it was released this year, and it's not FF16.
One of them was released last year. The other one was released in...
16.
the other one was released in 2016? Yeah.
Are they related games?
They're
Other
not.
than their engine? Okay.
They're...
I got
Engine
nothing. I'm
and
thinking
publisher,
Tomb Raider, but this is probably like a smaller series.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
No, that was also Unreal.
Okay.
Today I learned Kingdom Hearts 3 was made in Unreal.
Square is interesting in that they're not super picky about what engines their teams use, which is nice.
Was there a Dragon Quest last year?
No, I think
Not-
the biggest
it
one
is
was
not-
like those are released on Switch games. Like Dragon Quest Builders are like some really normie.
That's a Creative Business Unit 3 game.
Live Alive?
Not Live Alive. It was a new IP in 2023.
Forsaken?
And it was like it. Not quite.
think you have the right idea, but the wrong name.
You have the right idea. You're misremembering the name.
Forspoken.
Forspoken.
Ooh.
That is right. And the other one is it's a pretty famous series, you could say.
I would say that, yeah.
You've maybe heard of it.
Maybe.
It's not Tomb. I said Tomb Raider earlier. Never mind.
It is not Tomb Raider.
It's a game in a series that you're pretty familiar with.
It's a pretty popular Square Enix series, maybe. Game released in 2016.
2016. Is it an RPG?
Yes.
It is.
Is it the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV now free trial up to level 16?
No, that's 2012. Or 2010, depending on which version.
Okay.
Or 2014. Or...
Is it FF15 Fishing?
I'm gonna say that
I'm
you
gonna let
cut
you
out
have it so
before
we
you
can
said
move on.
fishing. It's just FF15.
Okay.
Oh, really?
20 seconds for Leggy. Luminous Engine. It was.
Oh, God.
It was.
Okay.
They like spun out a division to become Luminous Productions, and then they developed Final Fantasy, like a bunch of Final Fantasy 15 under that name, but also when they were still Creative or Business Division 2, and then they made Forspoken, and then Square Enix was like, "No, you're getting merged back in."
Fair.
Luminous Productions would reorganize and merge within Square Enix Co. Limited internally, citing the merging of the two would enhance the group's ability to develop HD games.
I see.
And now they are part of the same business unit responsible for Dragon Quest, Nier, Bravely Default, and Octopath Traveler.
Oh, Nier would have been a good guess.
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting that Nier Automata was published. Is that the right word? By Square Enix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good game. I should
I'm
go back and
making
beat
my-
it sometime.
I need to play the other Nier game. I
was
really
not a-
like Nier Automata.
I did not get that in, or like I played it all and I was not that into it.
Mm-hmm.
It gave me really bad motion sickness, which did not help.
Oh yeah, I can
that's
see why,
fair.
because like
Makes
the
sense.
movement system is
It is
just like very
it is like
dash
the
heavy.
worst motion. Yeah, it's like the worst motion sickness I've ever gotten from a game, including VR.
Oh, jeez.
It was rough.
Seems it.
So here, my monk's back in service now. Where's the diamond armlet?
What order do you fight the fiends in?
I'm doing team at third.
Okay.
No, not you.
Yeah, there is a little bit of contention about whether it's faster to do Tiamat before Marilith or not. Still
I
haven't
had
figured
got
it out
owned
yet.
by Marlith as my third one, and I was like, I'll just take Tiamat, I guess.
You know, that's fair.
I feel like your poor monk is just always dead. Or they are they just in permanent defend mode?
They are currently a statue on my end.
Oh, they're
Statues,
petrified. That's what it is.
Yeah, when they're statues, their animation like is a statue in like the low HP animation. And so they're technically are taking L's, but they're doing a service for our black mages, because our black mages are noodles when it comes to their defenses.
They're just ready to propose to all these tornadoes.
And also, I'm probably not gonna have a fun time at Tiamat because my HP is low. Which, for those of you curious, like the growth HP growth, like stats growth, is like pretty random.
Yeah, you get you get a little bit of variance based off of your vitality stat, which you can see in the menu. It doesn't show up, and then randomly. In addition, there are some fixed levels where you get a strong HP growth, where you get like 20 extra HP on the level up, and you can randomly also get a strong HP level up. And it's a whole thing.
Oh, that's okay. GDQ Faith just got a pretty big HP boost, so that's like really solid.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
This green orb, is this Tiamat time?
yeah. So Tiamat can be a really bad boss if you don't have like good stats, because Tiamat just ruins your day with AOE spells. But this is also the first time you're going to see the monk do stuff. So now we're going to cast haste, and then we use Giant's Gloves as boost, and then hopefully Tiamat just attacks the warrior, so that my life is good.
Yeah, Tiamat, especially Tiamat 1, is really scary because her AoE attacks are really powerful.
Hey, don't you have this huge head canon about Tiamat and Marlith?
Oh yeah,
Or Carrie?
it's my pinned tweet on Twitter. So you'll notice, for starters, I'm in the volcano right now, and Marilith is a 6-armed snake lady. You'll notice that Tiamat has 6 heads. This is because they're girlfriends, and you need one hand to pat each of Tiamat's heads.
Oh.
That's such a good head canon. I love this.
Well, good. It has to be a head cannon, because that's how
Or that-
you're padding.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This is further supported by the fact that of the 4 Fiend dungeons, there are only 2 of them that feature dragons, and Marilith is Queen of the Dragons. The other one, of course, being here in the volcano, where you can find red dragons.
Alright, I barely
Speaking
got
of
through
dragons.
Tiamat with the skin of my teeth.
Who's give us this one?
Distant Worlds music of Final Fantasy will be featured in which cities for the rest of 2024?
London?
No.
They are all in the US.
Cleveland.
No.
No.
Los Angeles.
Nope.
San Francisco.
That's one of them.
Seattle?
Nope.
Milwaukee.
Nope.
Pittsburgh.
Keep going.
Philadelphia.
Not that one.
Columbus.
St. Louis.
Not Columbus. Not St. Louis.
Well, they're all on the East Coast or very close to it.
yeah.
New York.
No.
New York City, to be specific. Okay.
Baltimore.
Nope.
There's one that's very close to Baltimore.
Charlotte?
That is another one.
Not close to Baltimore, but yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I
threw me off.
I only know, or Nashville?
No.
No.
I only know my West Coast cities.
Dallas,
Washington,
Houston?
D.C.?
You definitely know one of these cities.
It is neither of the Texas ones, no.
Not D.C.
DC.
Oh.
We'll count it.
Yeah.
The last one is in a smaller state.
Providence.
Not that small.
It's like next small. It borders Rhode Island.
So it's in Maine or Vermont, right?
No. Neither of those border Rhode Island.
What's one of the big cities in Connecticut?
I don't know. What is one of the big cities in Connecticut?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati's in
Oh.
Ohio.
I'm getting exposed for my lack of knowledge of states. Oh no.
Lithuania.
No, can't be. It is in
Nah.
Connecticut.
I am blanking. I'm going to be so bad.
It is the capital of Connecticut.
Hartford.
There you go.
That is right. That is, I believe, 30 for Leggy, 10 for Sanjan.
Yeah.
If you're in one of those cities, you can check it out.
Yeah, if you're also in one of those cities and I couldn't tell you the state, I guess I'm sorry. I guess.
Yeah. Distance Worlds. It's a good time. I saw a live performance of the lead vocalist from FF10 doing Tsuriki Dane. It's incredible.
Apparently they came to Austin, but I was not there that week.
I'm jealous. I really want to go to like a Final Fantasy or like something like or orchestra like that. That sounds so cool.
I don't think I've ever been to a video game orchestra thing.
Surely I will not waste 71 high
don't
potions
think I
in the
have.
Chaos Shrine.
I've also
Surely I
been
will
to a
not.
Video Games Live. Thank you, H-Bobber Guy, for ruining that memory for me.
Oh. Well, look, sometimes, I mean, at least your mom can be proud that you went.
True.
Speaking of video games,
Whoa.
what
Orb.
was
Video
the last
games?
game published by... Yep. What was the last game published by Square before merging with Enix in 2003?
The Tomb Raider? No.
No? I don't know if we have a single Tomb Raider answer in this entire set. I'm
You just
sorry
really
to
want
say.
it to be Tomb Raider.
A real Tomb Raider hours. It's not Xenogears.
It's not Xenogears.
I think it was. I want to say it was a Final Fantasy. Was it like
That is correct.
Was it like FF10?
No.
FF10 too?
Yes.
Yes. 20 seconds for Sanjan.
The layup.
Because 10 was what? 2001?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
3
Why is
was
10 too,
10
just
2
not
was
12?
three years later.
Wait, what? Spruce?
Why is 10 2, just not 12? 10 and 2
Because 12
makes
is
12.
different.
Because we needed a game of girl power.
Exactly.
Oh.
Because it was Final Fantasy 10 to listen to women.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Not that you don't understand.
Listen to my story. Okay, I have a lot of ethers, so I just had to. I ran out of high potions before in Chaos Shrine, so don't
Oh
ask
god, you're already
why.
in Chaos Shrine?
Yeah.
I am just about to get up the Mirage Tower.
It's okay.
Well,
I'm gonna
speaking
spend
of-
like 20 minutes at Chaos because Chaos just decides you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to have nice things.
Look, Chaos just wants to have a nice close race.
Speaking of 20 minutes of chaos, except for it was a lot more, what year contained both the first and the last voyages of the RMS Titanic?
$1923?
Earlier.
22.
1910.
Different.
1912.
Different.
It is 1912.
20 for Leggy. How long did it take the Titanic to sink?
Like from when it hit the thing or from when it
2
started?
hours and 40 minutes.
Okay. That's that's longer than the show.
That is true. You could finish over a run of this
Oh my
in the time
god.
while it sunk. If you were on the Titanic, why did no one do that on the Titanic? Think about that.
Stay tuned for our next episode: video game versus Titanic.
Awesome game
What's
sunk
faster?
quick.
It's a new
What's faster?
episode. Jeez.
Bringing back What's Faster, but it has a... It's the game show version where if you don't win, it's quite bad. It's like a saw trap.
Oh no.
If you don't finish your run
God.
fast enough, you sink in the Titanic. That's great.
That's like a real life
Write that down.
speed run.
Speedrunner Saw Trap is an underexplored sketch concept.
I would not survive.
Same.
This is just
Look,
like
the
getting
speedrunner
like,
saw trap is just saying, okay, you just got a PB. Now you have to say something positive to it.
Yeah.
If you say this run was bad, it's over.
Also, positive mental attitude about my speedruns.
Oh no.
Why did I heal that? Whatever.
Look, we all make mistakes, like me walking directly back into the teleporter.
I've been a stair climbing professional at times.
Sometimes it's not about where you're going. You want to think back about where you've been.
You want to think fast about it?
Sure.
Yeah, I want to think fast
How
about
about you
it.
think fast about this? Which two
This is a hard
games?
question.
Yeah. Which two games were the last Nintendo Wii games officially released on July 9th, 2020?
Oh God.
Esports Deluxe?
I genuinely
No.
no.
These are
I
basic.
genuinely do not know how you would get these.
Yeah, these are shovelware games. If you don't know them, that's okay.
Well, one of them's not a shovelware.
Plants and
Man.
Zombies?
I played that one. It was pretty good.
It's
Plants
not
versus Zombies, I guess? Oh.
Mario
No.
Maker?
It is not from any, like, known publisher or developer. They are
I've got
both from
nothing.
V Blank Entertainment.
Yes.
Dear God.
I would not call these shovelware games. These are like actual.
Okay.
So this was a remaster of a 2012 indie game, essentially. I think it was an indie game. It might have not technically been an indie game, but
I don't know.
Super Meat Boy.
no.
Super Meat Boy on Steam sounds, or on Wii sounds awful.
Right?
Gotta shake to jump. Like Mario Odyssey.
Apparently there was one in development, but it was canceled.
I feel
so.
like you.
Nice.
I feel like you find a lot of. I feel like you find a lot of liches in this game.
Yeah,
Just
so
two.
like in here, it's basically us facing them twice. What? Why? You're a jerk. You're a jerk. I hate you.
Well, I just wiped a Tiamat.
Oh no. All right, drink up, non-binary pride.
I'm always saying this.
Always saying this.
Don't worry, I am.
Okay, good.
I'm just chugging high potions because this is the monk game. This is the monk's game.
And we're just living in it.
Why do we
For
ask
the
this?
monk.
This is impossible.
You can just call it.
Yeah, there's
I
no
can tell you I
way.
got nothing.
I
I
don't
got
have anything
literally
either,
nothing.
and I can see the answers.
Yeah, I don't know how to help you. Well, the answers are Retro City Rampage DX and Shakedown Hawaii.
Shakedown Hawaii.
Shakedown Hawaii. It's apparently a really good game. It's got a 9 out of 10 on Steam. So, it's also on the Wii.
Retro City Rampage was like it was like a top down style, like old style GTA style game. It was an indie game.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Oh, so these games are like on Steam, but also for whatever reason released to Wii.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
what it
the
does.
publisher was like, "Oh, we just released an HD version of this. I guess we'll put it on the Wii."
I love that for them question mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they didn't. Like they're like, nah, the Switch is kind of lame. We'll just put it on the Wii because why not?
Well, wouldn't it have been in the Wii U at the time?
I think the Wii U's time had already passed by the time that came out, honestly.
Yeah.
Because they
We're
came out
4
in
years into the Switch at this point.
Yeah.
Oh God, right.
Worth
Jesus.
noting, these games are also on the Switch. So,
Yeah.
That's interesting.
yeah.
guess
It
it's
sounds
kinda
like
like
someone
Xeno-
looked at like, oh my God, so many Wiis have sold. I bet people are still using them.
We can trick someone's grandma.
So, Retro City Rampage, originally released in 2012 on Windows. Then it was released on the PS3. Okay, so this is not even the DX version. Retro City Rampage released on the Wii in 2013, but also the DX version released in 2020.
Oh, okay. So interesting that the first one was also here's a game released on the Wii in 2013.
Yeah. So it's a remake.
Pretty late.
Yeah.
Again, the Wii U was out by then,
It
but
never
it was early in the Wii U, so I get it.
It was never released on the Wii U. It was released on 3DS, Switch, and the Wii, but not the Wii U.
That is such an indictment
So,
of the Wii U.
yeah. That's kind of rough.
Wii U fans in shambles.
Which ones?
It's sitting right next to my Wii U. They don't mean it. It's okay. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to the haters.
They can't hurt you. It's okay.
Yeah, the Wii
You
U
can play
fans
Animal
can't,
Crossing
they're not
Amiibo
real.
Festival, and nothing will ever take that from you.
Yeah. I don't think anything wants to take that from it.
I would agree.
That's. I do two things on that Wii U. I play Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, and I play Pokemon Battle Revolution because it runs slightly faster.
You know, speaking of Pokemon Battle Revolution, I don't know
RNG.
RNG. Speaking of RNG, Pokemon
Yeah.
Battle Revolution.
Yeah, woo, stalling.
I'm looking for a
Come
question. Unknowingly leaving on its final voyage, what departed Frankfurt, Germany on May 3rd, 1937?
I guess this is a form of RNG.
This is bad RNG.
The
Very
Hindenburg?
bad RNG.
What did you
Can
say?
you repeat that question?
The Hindenburg?
It is the
That
Hindenburg.
is correct.
Oh,
And we can't repeat it for the benefit of Sanjin. Unknowingly leaving on its final voyage, the Hindenburg departed Frankfurt, Germany on May 3rd, 1937.
J 3rd.
And made it all the way to New Jersey.
you jerk! I
didn't realize it was only 30 okay.
You silly little fish. I don't.
I didn't realize it was 35% fatalities. I always assumed it was higher.
I thought it was everyone.
Yeah.
I had
You
my
silly
second
fish,
spot
I don't
for
like
the
you.
Atlantic flight.
I guess when you're already in New Jersey, you kind of ran out of most of your hydrogen.
But you say you thought it was cross-Atlantic?
Well, I didn't realize it was cross-Atlantic because they went from Germany to New Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, in 1936 alone, it flew 91,000 miles.
A lot.
That's a lot.
You little jerk octopus. That was extremely rude of you. Yeah, welcome to. Yeah, speaking of RNG.
Don't worry, I told Kraken $20 for every wipe. I mean, what? Gotta go.
Paying off all the part 2 bosses here. Can't blame them. Maybe you're paying off chaos, which I wouldn't blame because chaos enjoys chaos.
Don't we all?
Okay, you're stinky. That's
Oh, no.
the second time. You're trying to bully my monk. Okay. That was extremely rude.
How's your monk HP looking?
362, which is pretty good. Like
Yeah,
solid.
no, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
I'm at 303 and going like, okay. I'm happy,
So
but
this game
like,
have random level ups, like Fire Emblem style?
Yeah.
yeah.
So like
I guess
ideally you want
Fire
your
Emblem
monk
did it Final Fantasy style, I suppose.
Ideally you want your monk HP to be like like the best is like around 400, but like 350 or so is like, I would say like good enough. Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah.
They're making you fight Tiamat again. That's messed up.
Honestly, the
Tiamat 2 is less rude.
Yeah. Because she's got some low-level spells in the mix in addition to the Dragon Breaths. It's actually easier fight.
Alright, I have to kind of do this a weird way. That's rude.
Well, while you're thinking about that, what are the only mainline Final Fantasy titles that do not contain ethers?
So FF1, or at least
Wait.
in its original version.
This one, no, we're including remakes, I guess.
I guess.
I know FF2 has them. I know FF3 Pixel Remaster has them. FF4 has.
All right, I'm not sure anymore.
Oh no. No.
Yeah, we can't remasters. I mean, like
Hang
FF1
on.
original did not have any, so
Hang
we're
on.
in a weird limbo state.
Hanging on.
I think one of those assertions you made is incorrect,
Okay.
according to the fandom wiki, at least.
So
So yeah,
okay.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know anymore.
Yeah. So FF1 NES did not have ethers.
correct. But
Correct.
it does show up
Yeah.
in remasters and stuff.
Yes. Okay.
Does FF3 not have ethers?
That is correct.
I don't know. Okay. Well, we do know. I lied.
That is one of them.
That's what.
I didn't know
That's
that.
what threw me off. You were so.
Yeah.
Sometimes on the show, you can be so confident that we're just like, oh, we got it wrong.
Yeah, it does
I'm
not
willing
show
to
up on the
buy it.
page. Like FF1 does show up because they exist eventually, but FF3 does not show up on this page at all. So, and there's one more.
I'll say hi to our best Chaos friend, Chaos.
Oh, chaos.
Hello.
I guess.
Oh my god. Oh, that is bad. I used my Giant's Tonic. Uh-oh. Well, I better start praying then.
Uh oh. Is that fixable?
Well, I should say it'll be more interesting of a fight. I have 200 less HP. Like, it's still doable, but it's just not ideal.
Is it
So to speak.
FF8?
It is.
That's correct. 20 seconds for Leggy.
There's no MP, so you don't need to restore MP.
Yeah.
You know, with how much you're tempering your guy, you'd almost think he was a barbarian, not a monk.
Fatal Chaos is
'Cause
not
he-
really doing
'cause he has a
anything right
temper.
now.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Oh, not Haze.
Oh.
Well, Chaos is basically more interesting, but it just means I have to play more conservative. But I think with how it is right now, like, I have to basically go. But by the way, Chaos has
how
like
much-
20k HP, and it's very scary like this. Oh god. Where's the elixir? Oh, nope, that's probably... Oh god, okay.
Seems fine.
Yeah, so the thing is, I ideally want to max HP, but I'm at like 300 less HP than usual, so...
Yeah. This seems less fine.
Okay, good.
Oh?
Alright, I basically just have to go and pray like I don't get owned. Nope.
Nope. Dang, he hits hard. So how do you get another Giant's? Can you not?
Get... I would have to go very far, and I'm basically
Oh,
just gonna
man.
try. Like, it's possible because like there's a list of things that Chaos can do and like kind of troll, but yeah, I didn't
And
realize
Chaos
I
can also be
accidentally used one of
generous.
them. Yeah, Chaos is really generous, but not generous enough. Like my mages generally like don't live that long.
Speaking of mages, in what year was a version of Final Fantasy I first released in Europe?
1992.
No. Later.
2003.
That's right. 20 seconds for Leggy. You just knew that.
I guessed it was like the GBA version.
It's Final Fantasy Origins.
Yep. That's the GBA version.
That's the PlayStation version. Nice
Oh.
try.
Ooh.
Damn.
You're
Right,
thinking
no.
Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls.
Yeah. And then, of course, the PSP being the anniversary edition. Okay. Look, I'm fighting
Of course.
Kraken, I'm getting things wrong.
Oh,
Inexcusable.
stop blaring!
Me when I'm on a pirate ship.
True. That really is you.
I'm always like that.
You're always fighting Krakens.
What can I say?
But yeah, basically, you see, anything can happen because chaos is chaos. Maybe we'll both be stuck here
Yep.
for a long time.
Kraken 2 down, by the way.
Okay. So we're both like now like very close, as you see here.
The Giant's Glove an item, or is it?
Yeah, so it's an item that boosts
Attack.
like your attack. And
Yeah,
this is
so
like
it
we're
is-
basically buffing our monk to basically become a superpower gamer.
Yeah.
They-
It's a
they
basic
control
equipment that
Karaja.
casts a spell, basically, when used in combat.
That makes sense. Oh. Oh.
Oh, okay. There should be time. Time.
GG.
All right.
I didn't think I
You're still
boosted that much. Ugh. That was really scary because being down one Giant's Tonic was a mistake. A really a bad mistake.
Well, sometimes it works out.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that was
Chaos was nice enough to me.
what, like second or third try?
That was second try, yeah.
Damn. That's really good.
So, you are able to continue answering questions, even after you called time. That's allowed. You can still actually gain time after the time has been called, which it's just a little thing we do around here, just to keep it kind of fun, you know. We like to play it loose.
Mhm.
We're like a fun GDQ Hotfix show, you know.
Yeah.
You mean fun's allowed in this show?
If you're gonna speedrun, we want you to do it inside the show, where it's safe.
Of course.
The 1985 World Championship final of what sport lasted a record 14 hours and 50 minutes?
Soccer? American football?
That would be a long football game. Oh
It'll be
my
a
god.
long game.
Cricket?
Not cricket,
Rugby.
but you're on the right track.
Yeah, I figured it'd be like a cricket-like game, if not football.
Baseball?
No.
Not baseball.
Oh,
It
baseball's
is-
actually
Not
a good
base. Got it.
guess.
It is not a team sport.
Yeah.
It's not a team sport. Rubik's Cube?
14. Someone
Rubik's
just
Cube.
forgot how to solve. It took them 15 hours to do it.
Both of them, specifically.
So it's a solo sport.
Yes.
So it's probably like some kind of sport where like you have to do some kind of like trials or something.
Yeah. Golf?
And it's something like
Not golf.
cricket. Snooker?
Yeah.
Snooker, yes. 30 seconds for Sanjan.
I did not
This
know
is the
snooker.
longest match. Huh?
I did not know snooker can take that long, but sure.
I don't even know what a
Apparently.
snooker
I also
is.
didn't know that.
It's like pool.
It's like pool, yeah.
It's like cool, but don't you like use your hands to kind of like run the snooker around or something like that? And then you have to like throw it, and then it hits like a bunch of stuff. It's a sport.
No, I think it is just like a billiards-like game, just different.
How is that like cricket?
It's
like
it's
cricket in that
popular in not U.S.
Yeah, fair. You got me there.
You say cricket and rugby, I'm like, you're on the right
Yeah,
island.
yeah, you're on the right half of the world, as in not the America.
It's in snookers like popular in like Australia, India, New Zealand.
Yeah,
type of
it was first played in India, and it's really popular in the UK.
Yeah.
And it's almost chaos time for Leggy.
Yep.
All right, I'm here for the first try, chaos.
God, I hope. I pray.
Find another one. Keep them coming.
Yeah,
Feel free to keep them coming.
you got one, or you want me to get one?
I'm looking.
Okay, okay.
Who was the first playable Moogle in the Final Fantasy series?
Mog FF6.
20 seconds for Leggy. Alright, Spoos, now you can get one.
All right, I got this one. What was the final line of Back to the Future?
Oh God.
Probably also the most iconic line from it, but
Yeah.
I don't know the answer. My answer would be saying something unhinged like yeehaw.
it is not. It is a line.
We have to go back to the future.
Cue sequel. No.
I feel like the people submitting all these questions are like huge movie buffs, and I'm just sitting here like, I just play games.
Yeah,
well,
Richard.
actually, I can't say anything. I play games. I don't remember like anything. So I have a 20-second memory. Okay, Chaos is being nice right now. I feel like everyone has like their own different styles of dealing with chaos, which is like the nice thing about watching these speedruns.
That's very deep.
But generally, like with these giant glyphs, like they give you a number. So a giant's glyph gives 15 while temper gives 12, and you want around like a minimum of 60. But some people buff to like where they hit up to like 5k hits per.
Yeah.
And this is why they also call chaos the casino. Okay.
Okay.
We love that for you, Chaos.
Time should be soon.
I don't know if we're getting this question, Spoos.
I don't think so.
Where we're going, we don't
Time.
need
Time,
roads.
Nice, GG, Leggy. That was
Perfect
first
timing.
try Chaos. So,
All
that
right.
was a good Chaos.
Congratulations to both of you. While our system automatically totals up your scores, which has already been done, don't worry about it. Do you have any shout outs you'd like to make?
I'd like to give a special shout out to Leggy for giving me the Final Fantasy notes and just teaching me about mechanics, because one day I was like, I did like a poll for like learning speedruns, and then like the FF Pixel, one of the FF Pixel remasters was chosen, and then I asked the Frame Fatales crew, shoutouts to the Discord as well, for suggestions, and I got suggested FF1, and I'm just like, Leggy, help me, and here I am.
Yeah, on that note, I want to shout out the FF1 speedrunning community. I've been running this game basically from its release, and, if it wasn't for that great community of people who, did a lot of the initial routing, figuring out all this game's in and outs, and, even hosting a any percent tournament last year, like, FF1 is such an important game to me as a speedrun because GBA was the first speedrun I ever did. And so being able to be here to showcase this is always an honor and a blessing.
Well, we're happy that you were able to be here with us.
Yeah, thanks for being on.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having both of us.
And a very quick special shout out to my wonderful partner, Demarine, who is my fantastic couch for this game almost every single time I run it. Except for this one.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that counts. All right, I have your final times if you're ready.
Sure.
I think they're ready.
I think they're ready. This is rule 5. Is this rule 5? Lucky, you got a 204.34, and Sanjan, you got a 200.05. So congratulations, Sanjan. You are the fastest thinker of the week. 2 weeks, however long it is. Who could say? Again, thank you so much to both of you for being here. We had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. And we have a couple announcements before we head out for the evening, I do think. Is that right?
I think so. If you missed out on any of our other Hotfix shows, be sure to check out the VODs at youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick. Your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support Games Done Quick Hotfix. If you enjoy watching speedruns daily, consider subscribing to the channel. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to press the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go to twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick to watch our shows live. Unapologetically Black and Fast will be live on February 16th through the 19th. Come celebrate by watching a 4-day event full of speedruns and black joy. Use !UBAF in Twitch chat for more info. If you missed out on GDQ 2024 and want to rewatch your favorite runs, check out our full playlist over at youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick. We will also be showcasing all of the event here on our Twitch channel, leading up to our GDQ Hotfix shows each week. Stick around after our live shows to relive the excitement on Twitch. Finally, tune in tomorrow for Do All the Things, a TTYD special, and Legally Cute, all starting at 4 p.m. Eastern. Right after this, we'll be resuming our GDQ 2024 replay with Celeste.
Thank you so much to Leggy and Sanjan for being with us this evening. I've been your host, Corva May.
I have been Swoos, also your host.
And as much as we've said so many rules tonight, there really only is one rule, and that is it is always time to think. And by that I mean it's only time to think every other Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Good night, everyone.
Bye.